Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. Well, Singy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boo? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
Hey.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Taveras settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And Betts is set down. Two down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. And that is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Globe Life Field. And on the hill today, Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Number 8, leading things off and takes a strike. Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Ezekiel Duran. And the next to hit takes ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Outman makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. Peterson with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. And that's in the dirt.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
That hits the dirt, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, runner at first. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bounce to third. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Sends it to first. Inning over. 1 left for Texas. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez went deep twice in his last game. Hernandez with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that one missing low.
2-2.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Got him. 1 away. Here comes Chris Taylor. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And there's the strike. Taylor goes 6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2012. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. And that's a little bit high. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Second inning here, no score. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment. Let it try.
Young tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka.
Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Glass now, ready and deals. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. And the slider just misses. On the ground. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3-1.
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's Marcus Semien. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. At the belt and fires. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Young off of first with 2 away. This one in the dirt. To second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
James Outman.
Eovaldi back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one well upstairs. And now it's filled up 3-2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. And now it's 3-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here is Michael Conforto with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. To the right side. Berger steps on the bag, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Marcus Semien.
And a foul ball.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Leody.
Here's Leody Taveras with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 2nd home run of the series, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Stepping in, number 8. And he takes a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ezekiel.
So now the DH spot, Ezekiel Duran. He's 0 for 1. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. Now 1-2. Just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Now fly ball to right center. Outman sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now Jock Peterson worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the 3rd.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is that. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now 1-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And a swing and a miss there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground right side. Berger takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Betts with another scorching run of play lately. Bouncer to Young. Young tossed the first. Mookie retired 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And there's a foul ball. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one missed. Goes down looking. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back in Arlington. Now here is Jake
the first
Burger.
baseman, Jake.
swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Conforto makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Kyle.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Grounded out his first time up. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Got him swinging. And the Rangers set down in order, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez, a former home run derby champ, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
2-1.
And he swings over the top there.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And now it's filled up.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Taylor swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low. And that's ball 2. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3-2 now. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And here is Will Smith. Fought off foul. Hernandez leads off first with one away. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. This to third. On to Simeon. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman.
So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Simeon. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. And a curve drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 3.
And now Leody Taveras. And that clips the inside corner.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 2.
Smith.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next pitch misses. 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt. Two outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. Rangers leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Eovaldi back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 0-1. And that one
that's a ball.
Cutting but missing down low. That's inside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Ball.
Nice curveball for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
That missed by a lot. And the count now even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
To third, Young. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Grounded out his first time. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Peterson makes the grab. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Rangers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, where we go bottom 6. Here's Jack Peterson.
Joc Peterson.
And that's in for a strike. And the Dodgers.
Pitching for
Clayton Kershaw takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And look out. That one almost got him. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach, he threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. This to third, fair ball.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So man aboard, Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Splits the plate, strike one. Kershaw, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Burger at first, one gone. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. To the right side, Simeon throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
High fly ball out to left field. Peterson on the move. Makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. That one's in there, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Right through there for a strike. 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Taveras settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in Arlington,
Leading off
now the
for
third
the
baseman,
Rangers,
Josh
the
Young.
third baseman, Josh Young.
That one
Ball.
outside, and that's ball one. And
That's a
another ball.
2-0 to count.
That
No.
one misses, and now 3-0. That one misses,
Ball four.
so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now
the
batting,
guy at the
right
plate was not
fielder,
going to help him
Adolis
out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Garcia.
Man at first, nobody out. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Misses
1-0.
again, 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Young gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-1. And delivers
2-1.
outside. Tap foul at the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back. And it is gone. He made him pay for that one. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Base knock center field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Fouled off down the right side. And a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Tosses to first and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Josh.
Now it's the shortstop. 1 for 3. And there's the strike. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
Up next for the Rangers, Ezekiel Duran.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And that misses. Ball 1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
That one inside. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Himself into a good count. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
No
Berger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Oh, right to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Right side. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
First pitch just misses. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Luke Jackson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Webb also throwing. And it's fouled away.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Taveras makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Will Smith. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That one missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
So close, but there goes the no-no with 2 outs in the 8th. And I'm sure he's going to want that last pitch back and think about what might have been. But you know what? He's really been amazing in this one. Total control from the first batter on.
Manager out of the... So Luke Jackson gets the call.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now a chance for James Outman. In the dirt.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. A little bit low, and it's 1-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 left for LA. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hammered. That's back. And gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. One down, base is empty. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Line drive, reaching down, makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 3.
Two down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Leody Taveras. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Up the middle. Semien, toss over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So they're down to their final out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.